Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wine Down Wednesday with Real Girls Wine. I am Miana, and I'll let the ladies introduce themselves.
My name is Teresa, and I am the half first half of Real Girls Wine, along with Miana is my other half.
I'm Honey Lace. I am the creator and developer of a few of Facebook notable groups, but most importantly, Black Girls Grill.
And I am Miyosha Weston of My Famous Daiqs and Dogs. Thank you for having me, ladies.
Yes, we are so
Absolutely.
excited to have you. We have so much to talk about tonight. We're gonna get into let Vonnie get into that Black Girls Grill a little bit because that goes with wine. We're gonna get into Miyosha with all she has going on. And then we'll share what we have with Real Girls Wine for the future.
Okay, all right. Yes. This
So
is
welcome,
so exciting.
welcome again, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you
you.
for having me.
Are we going to mention the cocktails that we have?
So Miyosha. Oh yes, we can. Miana, you got your cocktail?
Actually, I'm dry today.
Oh, that's right. She dry.
But
She doing dry
my
May.
favorite cocktail is a French 75. So if I wasn't dry today, I definitely would have a French 75.
Nice choice.
Thank you.
Julia?
Oh, for me, I am sipping on Prosecco. If you can see it, if you can't see it.
Nice
Oh,
choice.
and it's in a cute
Love
wine
some
glass.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see the bottom. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
And then I'm just having today a nice Gewürztraminer from Feltzer. It's good. This is my first time having this brand.
Okay.
It sounds yummy.
And this evening I chose a honey spice whiskey with pear juice.
Ooh,
So just a little
Okay.
something.
a little
Fancy,
something.
A little fancy, honey. She's
All
fancy.
right.
She's more fancier than we are today, huh?
Exactly. Let me
Just a
go
little
back to the
something.
drum. I got to go back to the drawing board. So, Miyosha, let's get started. What was your why for starting the business?
Well, the why all started during during COVID. So I was working from home in corporate America, and it got to the point where my husband and I were at a place in our lives where we were like, this is something that I want to continue doing on my own. I want to be able to work independently without someone in corporate America telling me, hey, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. So we put our heads together and kind of went on this mission to finding a path of being self-sufficient and independent. And we ran into this great opportunity to become business owners, opening up our own daiquiri and hot dog. Well, now at first it started out as a daiquiri bar. So it was a daiquiri margarita bar. And as time went along, then we opened up the gourmet hot dog stand.
Well, I'm so excited because if you guys didn't know, Teresa and I were actually there. We saw the building before construction. So I'm so excited that we got to partake in that. We also were there for the 1 year anniversary. So I'm excited about that. And
Yes.
Well,
And I'm grateful that you ladies were able to make that because you seen the transition. You
Yeah.
see how dirty it was, how beat up it was. And in my mind, I had this vision, and the dirt and all the beat up and the flooring and all that stuff didn't even matter to me because there was a vision there.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just amazing to see that. I'm glad I got to witness that. Plus, I'm so glad that I got to try out, I think at least 10 or 11 different different daiquiris. I was definitely loving it.
Yes,
Definitely
and
was
thank
loving it.
God. Yes, thank God. Now we are 2 years into business, and Tressa actually came to our 2 year anniversary. It was very small this year because we figured, passing out to just customers in general. We were giving away free food. We gave away free T-shirts. We gave away free, cups and things like that, because it was the community that supported us and built us. And then all of you who came out to visit us at that time, we, those different times, we was grateful for those. So we tried to do as much as we can to give to everyone.
Mhm.
So yeah.
My
So
question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miana.
I think I talked already, so you can go ahead. Look, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. It's Miyosha.
It's Miyosha. Just little old me.
Oh no. We have all watched your amazing transition from the corporate world to what you're doing now. So are completely in awe of you, your ability to stay focused and basically provide a lot for the community that you were not even planning on at first. But we'll get to that a little bit later. My question for you would be, what are some mistakes you made in the beginning that you learned from, and the transition, how you were able to do some of those things?
So in the beginning, we initially signed a contract with a gentleman, and the company name was World Famous Daiquris. That contract got dissolved because of intellectual property. So the gentleman, and I don't really speak bad on anyone, but the gentleman had some things in his business model that we didn't agree with, and that as time went along, our attorneys found that there was some breaks in it. And after 2 years in business, a year and a half in business with him, we were able to dissolve our business agreement and move on and create our own brand and develop everything from there the way we want to run our own brand. So that was the mistake we made, getting into a contract with someone about intellectual property and not having enough information to understand what it meant to have intellectual property and dealing with intellectual property. Without the right sources like attorneys and people who understand that process, then it would have been really bad for us had we not had an attorney involved. So those were the mistakes, and we're grateful we got out of it without a scratch, a hair, or going broke or going out of business.
Absolutely.
It seems like you've been blessed even more since then, though.
Yes, we have. So our first year with him under the World Famous Daiquiri brand, our business model, our gross revenue was like $288,000 that first year. We were only open in business for 8 months. By the first full year in business, we were grossing $400,000 a year. And now that we're looking at growth and potential for the hot dog business, profiting and revenue growth to $100,000 a year, our gross revenue is now at somewhere around projected to be somewhere around 620.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
so
you.
You got a lot going on. How do you balance being a wife, a mother, and a very successful business owner?
Well, as the wife, let's start there. I'm grateful to have a supportive husband. He works with me at the bar. He helps me pick up supplies. He's there taking orders. He's supporting, right there with customers. If I'm sick and I want to stay home, he goes in for me. So that has been the number one help in, us in this business. Although it's a woman-owned business, it's our business because we are married. So I look at that as this business will also benefit you, me, and our home as a family. As far as running the business and being a mother and, still, being on the board of directors for the Clear Lake Area Chamber of Commerce and all these different organizations that I'm part of and my minority groups I'm part of. I just put everything in perspective. I can only do one thing at a time, and I put everything in a schedule and I work through my schedule. I don't overschedule myself. I do make sure I put in my hours at my business to make sure everything is running properly. I check finances. I check inventory. If I have to check staff, I check them too. you still got to run a business at the end of the day. I still have to, you do that part. But I still come home and cook, like now we're home and my husband and I is on this binge of losing weight. So we're on this, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Um, so we're eating salads and I'm preparing salads. I'm preparing breakfast early in the morning, seeing that I don't have to be at my bar until 11:30. I got time to be at home in the morning to assist him before he goes off to work. And when I get off at 5, then I'm at home cooking dinner or whatever I got to do to be a supportive wife and mother.
That's amazing. And I've seen how you guys interact with each other, and it's definitely inspiring.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that balance of trying to be a wife and a business owner sometimes can be, because sometimes we'll end up, I know for some people, sometimes I know I've been guilty of that in the past. I'll be so concentrating on business that sometimes I used to kind of forget, I still got a whole, spouse to kind of help out, or, I still got my mom to do now. But yeah, so that's a great thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm grateful for him. He's been a big help, and we carve out our days for date night. We carve out our time for vacation, and I don't let anything interfere with that. The minute you let someone interfere with those things, then you find yourself, disrupting your family or your lifestyle with your spouse. You have to carve out time and entertainment for you and your family.
Yeah, that solid foundation is very important.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yes. So ladies, what motivates you?
What motivates me?
Yes.
I got quite a bit of motivation out here. So what motivates me now is retirement. I am officially retired, but I'm not retired. So operating my own business, I am self-employed. I go and create a schedule for myself, whatever I want to do. So that makes me now pretty much retired. I still pay taxes. I still pay insurance. I still pay all that stuff. But, I look at my life now and I say, wow, I went from 45 to 50 hours a week, driving 4 hours a day to and from work, to 14 hours a week, driving 6 miles from home. And that motivates me. That keeps me going, because I look at, money was driven, of course, when you work in corporate America. I was driven by money, and most people are. If you're in a career that you love, then you love that. But, at the end of the day, money speaks. So once I got to the point in my life that I can operate my business and still financially support myself and my family and everything that I need and want, there was no need for me to go back to corporate America. So I was driven by my business, and to have that support system, my husband and my daughter, everybody doing what they're supposed to do. My daughter's getting good grades and in college and moving along and doing her own thing. And my husband, he's growing in corporate America. And then here the business is doubling in profits and revenue. I'm just saying, hey, the support, it's been, 100% phenomenal, which keeps me motivated.
That's wonderful. So for those who don't know, you're a Chicago girl. You are a Chicago girl. And
yes.
So we are truly, like, from that being the home base of the business and from where most of us reside from, that is a big deal. And for those who don't know, your business is now in Texas. So we are trying to find out, what do you contribute to your success when starting a new business in a new state? Because you have been down there for a while, but Texas is huge. Like, it's a whole state. So exactly. Texas is not a city, for those out there who
Houston is the city. Texas is a big state. Yes.
So being new to the area, what do you contribute to your success?
Well, I'm gonna just say my past. In my past, I operated 2 different businesses. I tried They both failed. Well, one of them didn't fail. I just kind of gave up on it because I went back into corporate America. But one of them did fail. I started a small clothing boutique that, I started operating it out of my home. And then I went and rented a small place that was like 900 square feet. And I was selling all designer business suits. Well, for me, being from corporate America, that's what I thought people wanted. And it didn't work for me. So, I got out of business doing that, and went back into corporate America, worked corporate America for another 7 years. And then I'm like, hey, I think I want to start a non-emergency transportation business. And then I did that. I don't know if you guys, anybody on here recall that I used to have 3 vans, and I had 3 senior citizens driving them. And then corporate America called me and was like, hey, we want you and blah, blah, blah. And the money sounded better because I wasn't making a lot of money doing non-emergency transportation. Mm-hmm. So tapped into that area, learned that business. And I think I was just destined to be an entrepreneur, the testing of the waters and trying new things. And I went from clothing, then transportation, and now here I am in alcohol. And we know alcohol sells. So,
as we can see.
So, I couldn't turn this down. And so I think my past had a lot to do with the motivation of what's going on today. Absolutely. Yes.
Well, that's good. You already dropped a lot of gems on us, but we want to know what's the best advice you have been given relating to business?
The best advice that I received that has helped me is to listen. I have, people who go into business for themselves and they're going through the motion of business. They're like, I know how to do this. I got this. Don't worry about it. I got this. I got this. Stop. Listen. There's other people who've been in business much, much longer than you and can share some information on insight on how to grow your business. That was the one reason why I joined the Chamber of Commerce, because of that, because everybody in the Chamber of Commerce I did business with were business owners who have been in business for 20 plus years. And they're rich, wealthy people who tell me about how to do things and how to go about it, how to save money, how to pursue, different avenues, how to pivot when necessary, or, things like that. So I really say, sit back and listen to those who know what they're doing. Get you a mentor. Talk to someone who's done this before or is doing it. Not done it before, but doing it and is showing results. And listen to them. A mentor is the number one key to me to driving successful business. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You never can not learn enough.
That's right. I am an advocate for learning. I mean, we all have been to college, and more recently, I think I started thinking about going back for a doctorate. And I'm like, okay, the business is running good. I want to open another business. And what should I go back for my doctorate or no? Or what should I do? And then I'm thinking to myself, well, probably not, but I'll just open another business.
I've been trying to talk Miss Honey Lace into going back and getting her doctorate.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about me today.
Well, not yet anyway.
Don't start.
But when I think about it, it's like, why would I do that when the industry that I worked in finance for 20 years. And then I went back to school and got a degree in psychology. And then I went back to school and got another degree in a master's in HR management. I utilize all my skills, my finance degree, my psychology degree, and my HR degree in my business. Mm-hmm. What would be the purpose of me getting a doctorate? Learning is good, but it would not serve me any good in my business to get it when I'm already producing and promoting my business, unless I get a doctorate in business, but that doesn't make sense to me.
So I know we kind of bouncing all over. We kind of being on a serious note, but let's take
it to go ahead. I'm fine. I'll take the
Let's get into the flavors
Yes.
at the daiquiri bar. Let's get to these flavors.
These
Wait a
I
minute,
have
and
to-
let's not forget the hot dogs either. Let's not forget the meat. Let's not forget the meat.
Okay. So,
So-
do you guys want to see some pictures on the screen here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me see what I can do here. Slides. Share my screen. And then I'll go to a file. Oh, it won't let me share the screen. Okay. Yes, it will. Okay. Okay, it says you are in the show. You guys see my screen now?
There we go.
Yes, there's
Okay.
Let me pull this up. I'm gonna pull up some stuff that will.
Look, I'm getting excited.
Yes, I got a lot of great pictures.
I have to get over there so I could check out. It's two. The one with I want to get the Miami Vice, and I want to get the one that you got the tahini in.
Oh, that's my mango.
Yes.
My mango chamoy and tahini.
Mhm.
Are you guys able to see that, or am I not?
We're actually able to see your entire screen. So
Okay.
us in the background and everything.
Okay, so then I got something wrong here. Yes. Okay, let's try this. How about? I'm just gonna put this in the background here. Well, I'm not doing this right, so I'm gonna just try a different route for you guys. I'm
We are
not doing this
patiently
right.
waiting to see the merchandise.
Yes, and I'm gonna show you.
Beef hot dogs and daiquiris.
Yes, so let me grab something. Just 1 second. I appreciate you, ladies.
Oh, no problem. So really
She got
quickly,
Uh-huh.
I cannot wait to try her spin.
Oh.
Oh, see?
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That there, that's my menu. This is going to be our 2025 menu. So I'm projecting already sales are going to increase, and these here numbers are for our projected year. So I'm pre-planned already. So when I do presentations, I show projections of future year of what our sales prices are going to be for hot dogs. So
Can you bring it a little bit closer? Because I'm hungry. Go the other way. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See y'all.
Look at that Chicago dog there.
Yes.
It looks good. Yeah, I got some credits for Southwest. I definitely need to use them very, very soon.
Yes, indeed.
And my birthday is next Friday, so
When I come down there, I just need one of each.
So that is my food menu for the gourmet hot dogs. We have a total of 12 gourmet hot dogs. We have a Houston dog, a Chicago dog, a hot Cheeto dog, hot Dorito dog, a Cheeto dog, a what is it? Frito dog.
So question, talk dirty to me. What's on the Houston dog?
Is bacon.
I'll definitely take one of those.
Yes, it's bacon and it's some jardiniere peppers, and it's got sports peppers on it. It's got melted cheese and chili, and yeah, it's got a little bit of everything on it that a lot of people like that. The Houston dog, they like a lot of big stuff, spicy stuff. Everything here is spicy. So
that's so sexy.
Yeah.
So what's your top seller?
My top seller for the hot dog?
Yes.
So my top seller is the bacon chili cheese dog. And a lot of people surprisingly, a lot of them add jalapenos to it. I just didn't realize how jalapenos was very popular, but I did now realize that we are in Mexico. Texas being once Mexico back in the ages. Yeah, everything's jalapenos or salsa or spicy things, and it has to have. Some people want them on the what are the little taco shells, the tortilla.
Mm.
They even want the hot dog all mixed up and chili and all that stuff on the tortilla.
Okay.
So yeah,
I
we're being
never would
real
have
creative. Yeah, trying to be a
never
little
would have
bit
thought to put it on a tortilla.
tortilla. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So it's been really popular around here these days. And now I'm at a point of coming up with some new hot dogs that include like Gouda cheese and blue cheese crumbles and you know
My
like the
favorite.
blue and black, right, the blue and black burger, the blue cheese crumble hot dog. Yeah, we coming up with some new things nowadays.
Miyosha
Yeah.
don't have me back to eating beef, and I don't even eat meat like.
Girl, these beef hot dogs are yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah. It sound like
Now,
it.
question: do you have any? Not for me, because I love me some meat. But do you have some vegetarian options?
I do. So we have a vegan dog. Our vegan dog also comes with a potato bun, and we have vegan chili that we got from Vienna Beef. Vienna Beef also, yeah, they host vegan chili and regular chili.
Mm.
Well,
So
let me
I
tell you,
do.
just put regular chili on my. You know what? A scoop of each. It don't matter.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so yeah, we do. We have the vegan options and we can make those same hot dogs the same way. The only difference is with the Houston dog, I don't have a vegan bacon.
Oh no, I don't
So
eat vegan bacon. I still
That's
eat regular
sacrilegious.
bacon. The only thing I don't
Yeah.
eat is beef.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the hot dogs out the way. Let's talk about the daiquiris.
The daiquiris. Let me see if I'm gonna pop one of these daiquiris up behind me.
Because me and
Right,
Miana done had them daiquiris.
I
them
tried to
daiquiris.
try them all, but I had to tap out at I think 10 or 11.
Oh my.
That's why she's
Well,
dry now. That's why
Oh my.
and not to mention the what is that? The gummy bears,
Uh-huh.
worms,
Oh yeah.
jello shots. I mean, the
Yes.
list
Oh
go
yes.
on and on and on.
Yes. Here's one of
Yeah.
those drinks right here behind me. I don't know if you can see it yet.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Ooh.
Oh, yep. I'll take two.
That is our margarita with tequila, and it's got our infused gummy bears that's infused with tequila.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's getting better and better.
Yes,
somebody said
yes,
some tequila.
yes, they are
She pulling
delicious.
stuff out the sky.
Casamigos.
Yes,
You
so
saw that right, Miana?
y'all so funny.
I definitely saw that.
Oh, yeah. It's time for a party.
Yeah, I have to live
Yes.
vicariously through you guys today, but that's okay. I'll be back on Friday.
Okay, all right. So you do realize that there are some virgin daiquiris too that we also serve.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we
So
serve
how many
virgin
flavors are
daiquiris.
you up to now?
Huh?
How many flavors are you up to now?
So what we do is we have a total of 8 machines. Each machine hosts 2 barrels. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, 14 different flavors. And we come up with all these different creations that's involving all those flavors. So
Yeah.
that's why we call them creative daiquiris. All you need is the base of all these different flavors, and you can come up with a peach that bursts in your mouth like strawberry, or a raspberry that bursts in your mouth like a blueberry or something, so you get all these different flavors and you just like, oh my God, this will make me just become an alcoholic.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna start looking up flights.
Yes, so we create all these drinks, and more recently, our latest drink is our Rainforest Tower with peach boba beads. So
I
now
love
we
boba.
yes, we putting boba beads in our daiquiris now and our margaritas. So I have the peach boba beads, the raspberry boba beads, and the mango boba beads that we are utilizing on top of all of our different flavors and creations.
I bet I catch that flight before you, Miana.
Look, let me tell you something. I just walked in here. My suitcase is still packed. I can do a U-turn.
You see, but
Well,
mine
y'all
is in
come on
color.
down so we can all party together because I'm ready. Look, I'm ready to party. So
I'm
I'm
ready.
just gonna get ready to hop on the expressway and come on down.
yeah, 45 South, baby, 45 South. That's all you need to take.
So Mo said virgin daiquiri, yay, and she said it sounds delicious.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
So if
that.
you had to talk about, we talked about the bestseller for the hot dogs. What is most popular out of your daiquiris? Like if you got to think
You
of a
guys,
couple of popular ones.
yes, so you guys will be surprised which one sells the most. So a lot of guys don't say, "Oh, I don't drink daiquiris, I don't drink margaritas." But baby, there's this one daiquiri that the men come in and they go crazy over. We
The
have
32
had,
ounce. The 32 ounce.
well, that's the size. Let's talk about the size. So the daiquiri that is the most popular amongst men right now is our Four Horsemen. Our Four Horsemen has Hypnotic in it. It has Thunder, which is a mandarin orange. It has Hurricane in it, and it's one more strong Long Island iced tea. So it has the four strongest flavors that we have all mixed together. And then some guys, they come in and they add Hennessy to it, or they'll add whiskey to it, or they'll add an extra shot of rum, or because, the Long Island has all these flavors in there.
Mo said,
So,
"Oh my God."
yeah, yeah.
Because if you've ever
The
had a
four
Four Horseman,
horsemen. Okay.
Four
The
horsemen.
four
Look, that name speaks for itself, honey. That makes the man four
Yeah.
horsemen, honey.
That Mo like me. Mo like bourbons and whiskey. So you didn't touch her whole nerve.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
they
said,
keep
"Oh
that
my
whiskey.
God," again.
Yes. That Four Horsemen, the guys love it to death. They come in. I mean, we got true men that come in, man. Like, I don't do that. I don't drink these kind of drinks. These are girly drinks. But they get their mouth on that Four Horsemen. We keep seeing them in rotation every day. Every day. We got regulars that come in every day for that Four Horsemen.
That's they on they stop on they on let me stop, like had to stop get the milk. They be like, yeah, I gotta stop and get that Four Horsemen before I go
That's
home.
right. And we're right here by all the refineries. So Texas is known for their refineries, and we're out here in that area, the medical district, the refineries, and we right here by NASA Space Center. So we're literally right down the street from NASA Space Center, and everybody from all these different organizations support our business. So it's been a blessing because after they get off of shift work on the plants, from the plants in the refineries, we get those men at our shop by 11:30 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Patrice said,
they
hey.
have a long night at work. All right, let's not judge them.
Yes, right.
So we do have one question. Mo said, how did you learn to make those drinks? So how did you come up with that?
Well, the initial when we started working with the gentleman who we were franchising with initially, he just gave us a base of daiquiris. Like, here's a list of daiquiris. You guys can come up with the different names if you want to. So what we did was we hired a staff, everyone that was over 21 at the time. We came up with all these different creations and we let our staff taste them along with ourselves, of course. Or we would have our staff come up with things, keep them involved as well. And whoever came up with the best and most drinks, and we get incentives, they would give them to us. We would taste them. And then if they pass the taste test, then they get on the menu. So we still do that today. We have customers that come in and say, hey, I want to mix this, and this. And I'll go back through my list of many different, flavors and creations and say, you know what? We don't have that. We had one lady that came in today was like, I want to mix strawberry Long Island and pina colada. I'm like, pina colada with a strawberry and Long Island? I don't think that. But she comes and get it every single day. Apparently, it is the bomb.
And she probably be out too.
Yes. With that Long Island.
I love the fact that your customers can customize their drinks, and then the fact that you also involve your staff with creating and naming drinks. I think that's awesome.
Yes. So my staff has been the backbone of my business. And I always tell people, if you don't have that staff that's a support staff, someone who you can trust, someone that's going to get the job done, who's going to also take care of the business in your absence, make sure customers are well taken care of and satisfied. If I didn't have that staff, I would be working 40, 50 hours a week. And at this point, that's not what I'm looking to do. Not at this point in my life, no.
Yeah.
So my staff has actually been the best. So I got one person's been there 2 years. So she started with us. And then the second person has been there a little bit over a year. I think Adriana. You met Adriana, I believe. You met Adriana the last time you were there. Her and Nikki. Those two have been there. So Adriana's been there a little over a year and a half now. And then Nikki will be on a year in August. And so more recently, I've hired another young gentleman. So my team is growing. I started out with 3 employees. I am up to 6. And business is doing good, at this point.
So we do have a question. Patrice wants to know, are you open every day?
Yes, 7 days a week, 363 days a year. So except for 2 days, you realized. So that's why I didn't say 365. Yes, Christmas and Thanksgiving, we are not open. However, my husband goes in on Thanksgiving. He feels that the customer is going to want something on Thanksgiving from 11 to 2, and they do. So the last 2 Thanksgivings that I was at home cooking, prepping, and getting everything done. When he got off at 2 o'clock, 2:30, we were eating. He did sales of like $700-800 just for those few hours he was open. So, and we just didn't realize that, with all the liquor stores being closed on a holiday, the to-go daiquiris will make a killing just on a day that everything is closed. So
you guys were appreciated, especially
absolutely.
If somebody burnt the turkey, it's nothing else better that's gonna make me feel better than to go
but a drink.
Factory to go.
But a drink. Right, I got it. Yes, absolutely.
Or dealing with some in and outlaws, depending on how they are, then a daiquiri will help.
Right. So what we utilize is, because we have walk-in and we have a drive-through. We got a drive-through daiquiri. For those who don't realize, Texas do allow drive-through daiquiri bars. Because we have the drive-through, he's able to lock the front door, work the drive-through by himself.
And that drive-through be popping
all day.
They may not come in that front door, but I know every time I've been there, that drive-through, I almost got hit when we came there the last time. Somebody was trying to turn into the.
They moved out the way. We're trying to get our daiquiris.
Look, ain't nothing better than having a drive-through daiquiri bar and hit somebody on the way out.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Carl, I'm like, go this way. And then this person came whipping through in their pickup truck. I was like, you're going to get ran over. You see them trying to get in here?
Baby, let me tell you, they line up. They line up for those daiquiris. When I get there at 11, by 11:30, I got my first customer. And it starts to popping from that point on. And that's why when I get off, I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm tired by then.
Patrice asked a question that, almost doesn't feel this way. But she got a question. Patrice said, do you have a low-calorie daiquiri?
Actually, we do. We have a skinny margarita menu.
Okay.
Our skinny margarita menu consists of, and you guys are going to love this, but they're really, really good. You can't even tell they skinny. That's how good they are. Yes, so we have a papaya margarita. We have a cucumber margarita. We have a cucumber jalapeno margarita. We have a blackberry margarita. We have a pear margarita, a prickly pear margarita. All of these flavors that have natural fruits, all natural flavors, are low in calorie and they're lower than the actual margaritas and daiquiris that we have. So yes, we do. We have a whole menu for it.
Mo says papaya yummy.
Yes, I love papaya myself, which is why I decided to get the papaya and the prickly pear.
That prickly pear sounds good. I don't know. I might
Yes, it
have to
really is.
get that one.
And you know what most people love about that margarita menu is they still add the tahini and the chamoy to them because of the fruity flavors. The chamoy does very well with the fruit flavors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
Patrice
it.
says pear yum.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I was telling Miana that's gonna be number 12 and 13.
Uh-huh. And look, I'm already coming up with flavors to mix.
Okay. Look,
I'm
come
gonna have
on
to do a
down.
couple of days.
I'm gonna have to put one on there that says Miyana mix, the Miyana daiquiri, or the
I'm
Miyana
official.
margarita.
I'm official.
Yes, the Miyana macaroni. I mean margarita. So come on
That
down.
sounds
Or,
so good.
yeah,
The
or
margarita.
if you try a hot dog and you want to add something to your hot dog that's not on the menu, we'll come up with it, put it on our menu. We're very creative. We leave the option open so the customer can brand themselves right there in My Famous Daiqs and Dogs.
Look at
Absolutely.
that.
Well, Patrice got some good questions.
Yes.
She said, "Do you have a punch card for frequent customers?"
We do, absolutely. So we have what we call a rewards program, and we don't use the punch card because people tend to lose those. So what we utilize is what we call the telephone number rewards program. So everyone who comes in and purchases a drink, for every drink you purchase is 1 point. Our half gallons are 2 points, and our party packs are 4 points. So once you get to 10 paid points, 10 daiquiris fully paid for, the 11 daiquiri is half price now. So yes, and it's a medium. You can get any daiquiri margarita you want, any flavor, any style, any creative way. Half price of a medium, which is $8.29. The half price would be $4.09, 19 cents, or 18 cents, or something like that.
Patrice
And
wants
that
to know.
will include the Miyana margarita.
Including the Miyana margarita.
Patrice would like to know, do you ship?
I have been shipping, but lately it's been very difficult getting the dry ice. Dry ice has been hard to get right now. I think it's due to the recession that they say we're not in, but I believe we are. A lot of the grocery stores and the distribution centers who have dry ice have been out of dry ice. So I have shipped in the last, the last shipment I made was back in February. And I had to utilize regular ice, and it just didn't turn out good for me. So I really wanted to wait until they started doing the dry ice again at our local distribution center.
Oh, I can't wait to get. Oh, here's this is going to be good because we talked about this before. Mo says, "Will you be opening more locations?"
Yes, we are. So we are looking to open another one here in Manville. We're looking at, my husband and I have been looking at locations and in very busy areas and up and coming areas right now. So we're looking at location 2. And more recently, I started franchising. So I'm asking people if they want to franchise to reach out. And I can get someone to help you get your franchises started. So we do have a female. Her name is, I don't want to say her name, but we do have a female friend who's trying to open up one in Joliet, Illinois.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yep. So
That's driving distance.
that might be my first franchise in Joliet. And if that happens, then I'll be at that grand opening, and hopefully you all can come out and support me.
Absolutely. You know we
Absolutely.
will.
Yes, I appreciate that.
That's really, really awesome. That gives a lot of us that are in the process of starting to expand some great hopes. So leading into that, what advice or encouragement can you give to us that are looking to expand and want to do that? Like, we're currently, Real Girls Wine is in Illinois and Indiana, and we're on the western part of Michigan, but now we're starting to expand, and we'll be expanding here in the Houston area, and then we'll also be expanding into the Detroit area. What's some advice you can give us as we start to expand into these areas?
Just focus more so on your base. Who is the customer? Who's the customer that you're really trying to focus on? Are you looking for customers who are in a certain salary bracket, or who are you targeting? That to me has been the main key of my business target. So my target is moving into communities that are well groomed and financially stable. When I did my business plan, I remember when in the business plan, it did ask me that what is the medium income in the community that we want to operate our business in. And that income status was anywhere between 55,000 to 98,000 a year. However, I expanded that, which is why we have small daiquiris for $6.50. So I expanded that to those who make 33,000 a year to 93,000 a year. So my target was for anyone that was making 33 to 93, and I touched bases on all three brackets. So you really have to focus on your base. Who are you trying to get into your base? Who can afford it? And if you do have affordability, where if you do have people who are making 90,000 a year, what are you going to do for those who want to be part of this but only making 40,000 a year? How can you assist them? Are you going to take them on another trip or something that will where the wine is a little bit cheaper but good, or show them different things? I mean, you just have to really focus on who's your base.
Great advice. Thank you.
That is some great advice.
Thank you.
We're embarking on something to grow and extend, so we're excited. It's going to be something new. I mean, we're going to be turning 4 this year, so I mean, we obviously have done a few things right.
Y'all have. Your expansion is bigger than mine right now. Look at you. Look at y'all. Y'all growth is just wonderful. I love it.
So before we run out of time, we want to make sure that people know how to find you.
So we're in a suburb of Houston, Texas. It's called Webster, Texas. The address is 1010 East Nassau Parkway. We're literally 1 block down from NASA Space Center. So if you come to Texas and you decide you want to travel to Houston and you want to go to Galveston Beach, or you want to do some touring, there's a lot to do in our area. You got the Space Center, you got Kemah Boardwalk, you got Galveston Beach, and then you have My Famous Daiqs and Dogs at 1010 East Nassau Parkway, Webster, Texas.
And give them your hours.
Our hours of operation, Monday through Thursday from 12, technically 12. I get there at 11, so most people line up at 11:30. So from 12 to 9, Sunday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, we're open from 12 to 10.
And what platforms can they find you on?
On all social media platforms: Google, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and any other platform that's out there right now. I believe I think that's pretty much it for the biggest platforms right now.
Yeah, that's the scary part. The one thing about business is some days you want to take a break from social media, but when you run a business, you
There is
cannot
no
take a
break.
break.
So our social media address is on all platforms is My Famous Dax. That's MyFamous Dax Daiqs. And you can find us on any of those platforms. We had 2.2 million viewers, 2.2 million, I said, viewers on our TikTok videos, and I got 25,000 followers on TikTok. We also have a few thousand on Instagram, and I got two Facebook pages. One that says My Famous Dax, and the other says My Famous Dax and Dogs when we included the hot dogs. So, yes, check us out on all platforms. My Famous Dax.
So really quick, because I know unless anybody else has anything, let's circle back around. What made you decide to add the hot dogs to the business?
Well, I didn't want to get into no big cooking. So that was my thing. I kept telling my husband, I want to add something where when people come in and they sit down, they're not just snacking on popcorn or potato chips or something. They want something more tangible, something that'll fill them up and they can still enjoy, a daiquiri or margarita. Well, instead of doing the construction to build out a steam hut above our heads so that we can fry things and redo the flooring and the plumbing and all that, I say, let me call the city. I spoke with the city and I was like, what can I put in my bar that will prevent, I would not have to do any construction. And so they were like, oh, we don't have any hot dog stands around here. And the first thing popped in my mind was gourmet hot dogs.
Mm.
So I sat down one day. My husband was like, well, if you're going to do this, then you need to come up with a menu. I sat down one day and I, researched and researched and researched, came up with my own brand, my own hot dogs, my own taste and flavors, put them all together, put them on a menu. And then I noticed that there was a few little skids on there that I didn't like, that wasn't in order. So I try to put everything in order. Put the mustard on, you put the chili on, you put the cheese on, then you put the onions on. I had to put everything in order like that. And some of those were out of order. So I printed a few things a couple times. I made a few mistakes where I kept saying, oh, this menu's messed up. And I spent, 100 here, 25 there, making mistakes on these menus. Well, I got it right. And now I got all these gourmet hot dogs, and everybody in the community loves these hot dogs. Yesterday, I had a gentleman come in and bought 6 of them.
Mm.
He sat there and ate all 6 of them. And they're not little dogs. These
I
are
was
some
just gonna say that I saw the size of those dogs. I don't even know how he ate 6.
They're that big. I mean, my finger couldn't even go all the way around the hot dogs. They're that fat, all beef. And to put all these ingredients, and we don't just put a little bit of ingredients. We are Houston. So we pile it on. Everything big in Houston. So you got the pile of chili, the pile of peppers, the pile of cheese. You got all this stuff on these big old hot dogs. And that's why we got people coming back for a $6.99 hot dog. Because it's a full meal.
I can't wait.
Mo said 6 hot dogs, LOL.
Yes, he sure did. I could show you his picture. It's on our social media right now. He posted every single one of them.
Whew, I'm full just
talking
hearing
about
it.
an appetite.
All I hear is challenge.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a challenge eating all those hot dogs, but you know what? He didn't have a daiquiri. He had a virgin daiquiri because he said he wanted to save every room in his stomach and try all these hot dogs.
Jeez.
Okay, well, good for him. I'm not gonna do it. This is a judge-free zone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Tell Boo I said hey.
I definitely will. Yeah, matter of fact, he sent me an inbox message and said those hot dogs was bussing. That's what he said, bussing. He said, I might be back today with my mother.
Mm.
Oh,
So yeah, we're averaging on a daily basis. We're probably averaging, and our hot dogs range from $3.99 to $9.99, and the Houston dog being $8.99, I believe, or eight or $9.99. And when you get customers that come in like that, we average somewhere around $2,200 a week in hot dogs. So, and that's big for us to
mhm.
only have been in business in the hot dog business for a year.
But
Turned out to be a
it's
great
the
investment.
uniqueness.
Yes,
But
Mhm.
it's also being unique, having unique hot dogs and not having the same
plain hot dog.
plain
Yeah.
hot dogs that they can just go get from anywhere. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
but
it's
we use.
also attributes to the customer service. And I'm not just saying this because I know her. I watched you and your husband and your staff welcome everybody like family. You'll be doing something and somebody come in, you're like, welcome, hello. And so that makes a difference when you feel welcome to come back to a business. Not only do you have a great product, but your customer service is amazing.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. That was our number one key. I believe a lot of that come from our, just my husband and I believing that our customers is our family. So we look at everyone. It doesn't matter who you are that walk through the door. You know, it can be the bum on the street or whatever. We've had them come in as well, and they even asked if they can do work for us. One guy, he cleans our windows once a week, and I pay him just like he's a regular employee. I
Mhm.
pay him to clean windows in and out. I treat everybody like I want to be treated.
mhm.
So yeah, that is
And
the
that's why
motto.
your business is blessed because of that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us. We hope that people can come out if they're in the Houston area. If you're not in the Houston area, when you touch down in the Houston area, please go and stop by and support Miyosha and My Famous Daiqs and Dogs. You will not be disappointed. Everything that I've had there has been whew, delicious. Out of the drinks. Now I haven't had the hot dog yet, but I'm gonna come back and try that. I know you got a vegan.
Oh, but your friends have tried the hot dogs, so that's been a blessing.
Yeah,
You
he
came,
did.
you guys came during our anniversary, and we were giving away
Mhm.
free chicken wings to customers. Every customer to walk through the door, I was handing them a thing of chicken wings to eat. And the chicken wings were great. I mean, they were fantastic. We had potato salad, and I believe a few other options to celebrate our 2-year anniversary as well.
Yeah, I had that potato salad. That potato salad was good.
Yeah. So that's the gentleman who brought us the potato salad and chicken wings. He was the one that came in and had the 6 hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby can eat.
He was like, I did not know
Wings
these
is
hot dogs was this good. I'm like, I'm sorry, I put them out there. It's up to everyone to try them. So
Well, it has been great having you on. We thank
thank you.
everybody for tuning in. Tune in next month when we'll have North Carolina cigars on, talking to them about their cigar brand. They're a Black-owned cigar brand out of North Carolina. And we just want to say, have a great evening, everyone. And thank you again, Mayosha, for joining
Thank
us.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate you. Thank
Wishing
you.
you a lot of success in business, and hopefully you just keep rising to the top.
Yes, thank you. And
Absolutely.
I want to bring everybody with me. So please, please, you know what? We have a minority. I just want to say, I'm sorry to interfere, but we
That's
have a
okay.
minority business network that I host all minority businesses. And I want everyone to hop on to that group. It's on Facebook. It's called Bay Area Minority Entrepreneur Network. We let people know about free advertising on television, on kiosk machines throughout whatever city state that you're in. We also let you know about what kind of grants are out there, who you can utilize for any type of services amongst Black businesses and helping other Black business owners as well. So that page again is Bay Area Houston Minority Entrepreneur Networking Group.
great. That's great information.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. This has been a pleasure. I wish you all the success. This is a great platform to host these businesses.
Yes, and then if anybody wants to, if you know anybody that has a business and they want to talk about their business, we offer this platform to everyone because we want to see everyone grow. So if you know anyone else that wants to, just have them reach out to us at info@realgirlswine.com, and we be more than happy to schedule some time for them to join us and talk about their business.
Okay, sounds good. So that networking group has nothing but minority businesses in it. So I will put that information in that group so you all can explore and grow your business as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Sure. Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Bye.